The time has come, friends. The time has come. It's come for me and my PS4 cohorts. Anyhow, the demo to Final Fantasy VII, the remake, is out now. If you haven't played it, you should. Why wouldn't you? And I don't mean to be redundant, but you might get a little bit of redundant information in this video because for me, it's new. Like, I kind of kept my head down for this one. Like, I don't want to see any trailers. I just want to know that it's happening and I just want to experience it for the first time when I play it. Then I was like, oh, a minute and a half long trailer. I'll watch this. Oh. I melted. I was like a kid again. So the demo for this game is the exact demo for the original Final Fantasy VII. Like, the demo for 7 is the same thing. It's the Mako reactor bombing run, the beginning of Final Fantasy VII. I played the demo for the original back in the day, which is the only reason anyone ever bought or rented Tobal number 1. When we rented it, we were like, can we have the demo disc that came with it too? The guy at Blockbuster was like, weirdos, he gave us the disc. So the format's very familiar. I'm glad that this is the demo we get. I'm glad they came out with the demo because it throws it back, you know? And there's a lot to love about this, right? First of all, if you want the turn-based RPG, the old school element, it's not that. It's not that. It does have strategic elements in it though, and I appreciate that. But if you want the turn-based Final Fantasy VII formula, there's the HD remaster. I got that, just got done playing that on my Switch. Because I was like, all right, chapter 1 of this remake is gonna go through Midgar, so I just want to play the original through Midgar. And I just didn't stop playing. And then I beat the game. And at first in this demo, I was like, okay, so it is like an action game. You know, you're like swipe, 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 you're slashing enemies, but you're building up points for a meter in which, all right, now the meter's built up, now you can do more stuff. Now you can use your magic, which does still use MP. You do see the materia, the green materia in Cloud's sword, but I'm hoping the materia system is a lot like it was in Final Fantasy VII because mixing some of this materia, it's the fun part of the game. Oh, you killed me. Final attack, Knights of the Round, fuck you. Or Phoenix, that's the smarter one, I suppose. There's something about that spiteful, you killed me, so I'm hitting you for over 100k kind of thing. I like that too. So yeah, you attack, you build up your meter, now you can use magic, and you can switch between Cloud and Barret, which are the voice cast, it's just perfect. Because it wasn't voice acted in the PlayStation, but when reading Barret's lines, Barret, I'm pretty sure this voice actor, he's who I heard. It's a great faithful reproduction of Barret's character. And seeing the interaction between Cloud and Barret in this demo, it made me look forward to the relationship building among the characters in this cinematic quality. Playable action RPG movie, you know what I'm saying. I mean, it was great in the original in the capacity that Lord of the Rings, the books are great, but if you can take what you have there, if you can take the awe and wonder that your imagination filled in the gaps for, and then you can give it to the audience in this grand scope cinematic formula, we are not prepared. Seriously. We're gonna weep. So some enemies are up high and Barret's better at that, so you just click over to Barret and now you're using him and the computer's controlling Cloud. The combat kind of reminded me of, and I know a lot of people out there are gonna be like, it's actually closer to this other game you've never played, but this is just my spectrum, this is the comparison I have. It reminds me of an action RPG BioWare game, like Mass Effect with swords, so I guess Dragon Age. Little different, but when you push the spell button and everything slows down, you're selecting what spell to use on which character. It definitely reminded me of that. Or a more complex version of what Crisis Core had going on. Much faster paced than Crisis Core 2. Some of these battles, they're intense. And they're puzzles too. I mean, in RPG tradition, lightning spells work well against robots and mechs, things like that. But now that hits them and it weakens them, and so now you combo them until you basically break them. They're like, oh, now I'm stunned. Now you can really dig into them. So it has more action than I would think of when I think, oh, Final Fantasy VII, Squaresoft RPG from the 90s. But the action leads to filling up a gauge, filling up a meter, unlocking abilities and spells that you then use, and implementing your entire team to do so. So it doesn't lose the RPG element. You can call it an action RPG, but RPG is still in the description. I hope there's a mechanic where, let's say I'm controlling Cloud and I'm getting low on life, and Barret's the healer. I hope I can do like a Final Fantasy XII Gambit thing where it's like, hey, if I'm low on life, just heal me. Maybe it's an option. Maybe it's an option in here. The demo just didn't tell me about that I can do. Maybe it's not an option at all. You just gotta micromanage your people. I don't know. The boss. The Super Scorpion Death Mech, the boss in this demo, also the boss for this part of the game, also the boss in the original Final Fantasy VII demo. At a point in here, I was like, I might die. But you can't die? No! I did it in my first attempt, but I was sweating. I was panicked. And by the end, the place is falling apart. Doesn't keep Jesse from hitting on Cloud. No, might be because of that Cloud smirk when he jumps over the pit and Jesse gives him props. That is a perfect smirk. Not everyone can do that smirk. I can't. Yeah, perfect smirk. Man crush. The music, how are we not going to talk about the music? The soundtrack is hearing the familiar Nobuo Uematsu. He's a legend. He's the legend. He's the king. He's the John Williams of musical scores for video games. And he's back to work on the music for this, for the remake. And it is like, when you're listening to this, you're like, it's as if Final Fantasy VII became a movie. But I was impressed with it. It kept the spirit of Final Fantasy VII, made it cinematic, and oh, by the way, you get to play it. It's a game. So it's a great demo. If you have a PS4, pick it up, play it. I'm gonna play through it quite a few more times so I get the mechanics down, you know, get the combat down, get the combos down, optimize my attack to meter build the magic ratio. So when the game comes out, I am ready. That boss scared me. The story of Final Fantasy VII is fantastic, especially after just replaying it. Tell me that story. Bring it. My body's ready. All right, so the demo to Final Fantasy VII, the remake. Have you played it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below. Let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more. And by the end, the place is falling apart. Doesn't keep Jesse from hitting on Cloud. No, still, Cloud's not going to smash Jesse, though. Reno will. Thanks for watching.